Welcome to the introduction for the web-based learning tool that Heidi, Giovanni, and myself, Harry, are currently working on. The tool is about restorative practices at Hamilton District Christian High, which is the school that I currently teach at. A little context for the rationale and why we selected this tool. Restorative practices is something that the school adopted 4 or 5 years ago. The teachers that have been there since the beginning of adopting the tool have had the benefit of the in-service training and the continual professional development that we've had. We're using restorative practices as a way to work within our community, in our school community, to make sure that relationships don't get harmed, and also through perhaps discipline issues and daily classroom management issues and daily classroom management practices, that we are looking at everybody in our school community and everybody being equal and having a voice. One of the benefits that we've had for being there is we've had all the PD already. But we're looking at now new teachers, staff, and supply teachers at HDCH who have not yet had the benefit of being familiar or perhaps up to speed with some of the things regarding restorative practices. The learning goals that we have identified so far and that we are still working with, we want new staff and teachers and supply teachers to be able to recall some of the key terminology of restorative practices. And this is more of just a cognitive practice and being able to understand some of the key concepts. Another learning goal is to be able to order the key restorative practice questions. In restorative practices or restorative justice situation, there are some questions that need to be asked, and usually they need to be asked in a certain order. I wanted them to be able to handle that. We also want them to be able to identify why the school has adopted the use of restorative practices. And finally, the last learning goal is being able to apply the principles of restorative practices. We're looking at being able to apply these principles and these practices through different scenarios that they'll be presented. The main content of the web-based learning tool is primarily through video, and we'll be giving them lots of video with scenarios and also different staff members from my school speaking to different points of what restorative justice is and how it's been used in their classrooms before.